Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fashion Experiment. I'm Dr. Bridget, your professor of all things fashion. And today I'm back with another video. Today we'll be discussing activewear. And I'll be sharing activewear trends for our 2022 spring summer season from the perspective of the consumer. So if you haven't been watching my previous videos, I've focused on sharing insights regarding what's going on in the apparel and textiles industry and what is going on with today's consumers and how the industry and consumers have changed and evolved largely because of the pandemic that we've all been living in. And the forecast for this spring summer is all about readjusting and meeting the needs of the consumer. And there are 3 consumer profiles that I shared in the Consumer Insights video. And all the trends are geared towards one of these 3 consumer types. All right, and that's what I'm going to focus on, activewear from the perspective of the 3 consumers. So first we have the stabilizer, and these are the consumers, and I'm not going to provide a bunch of detail because I provided an entire video on them, but for those who didn't watch, the stabilizer is the customer who has been overworked and is still really feeling the effects of the pandemic over the past 2 years in regards to how they want to dress and how they want to acquire products. They want everything to be simplified. They want to be able to access what they need when they need it, get it, and go back to their, busy, stressful lives. And the theme trend forecast for this particular consumer group is called resourceful. And it's all about making do with what you have, getting through the moment, getting through the day, and maintaining. Then the next consumer is the settlers group. This consumer group is the fighter group, the group who is embracing the turmoil of the moment, and looking towards the future. And the word for the settlers is connected. They want to maintain their connection with their environment, be it physically or virtually. And lots of the trends, technology trends, are what this consumer group gravitates towards. All right. And then the final consumer group is the optimists. Regardless of what the environment shows, they're going to maintain a positive attitude, and it's all about expressing joy. And they're creating a party. Even if there is no party, they're going to show up and bring the party. And their forecast is called euphoric. So again, all of the looks that are trending for this spring summer 22 are targeted towards one of these consumer groups. And it's all about meeting each consumer group where they are, meeting them where they are in their world, in every sense of the word, in their feelings and emotions, and in their physical state. And that's what all of the looks speak to, all right? So again, we're talking about activewear today, and then I'll come back with other garment styles, and it's all going to be focused and targeted to meeting the needs of these type groups of consumers. So first, we're going to start with the resourceful consumer group, the stabilizers. And for activewear, like I said, simplicity. It's all about meeting their basic needs in the most direct, simplest way. So if they're searching for activewear, they want to be able to access it in ease. So that means being able to get it how they want it and as quick as they want it, and in regards to the actual styling of the activewear product, something that has clean lines and minimal, that is minimalistic. Also, in the stabilizer consumer group, the resourceful trend in regards to activewear, highlighted the need for this consumer group to be outside in their environment. And it's almost like, getting away from the stress of your job. If you're a frontline worker or essential employee and you're, always meeting the needs of others with the activewear trend, I saw the thought, the idea, the introduction of being outdoors and using activewear, not just to lounge in, but to get outside and experience the elements. And that could be a stress reliever. I thought that was really cool. And then the same idea, carrying it over into your workspace. So if you're able to come outside of your work environment and go out into nature and work, if that's a possibility, that was also presented as a trend. And that makes sense. Also, we've been inside, quarantine for so long and just had limits on things that we're able to do. It makes sense to encourage people, especially the consumer group that is the most stressed, to get out into the elements, get out into nature and let it revive you. I really like that. All right, and then our euphoric forecast is for our joyful, optimistic consumer group. So it's all about bright, bold colors. It's all about bringing the party everywhere with you. You are the party. When you show up, this is that optimistic consumer group. When they show up, they are everything. They bring the lights. And that's also a wonderful way to think and a wonderful state of being to be in. And like I expressed in previous videos, it's really all about emotions. It's all about feelings and all about acknowledging where you are in your emotions and channeling that into how you choose to dress and, using your emotions to express where you are. And that's what the season is all about. So the euphoric forecast for the optimistic consumer group is a happy camper. So you see the layering, you see the bright bold colors with the parka. And they're also being active, but they're being active in bright colors. It's all about expressing the light, expressing the joy, and it's captured so wonderfully through color. Wonderfully through color. And the hyper hiker, again, layers, colors, colors, colors is expressing. So what you see are traditional activewear styles. You see the tracksuits, the crop tops, the bra tops, the leggings, and the biker short. Like those are staple garment styles. It's just being interpreted in a different way to express the emotion of the consumer group. And for the optimistic consumer group, the expression is happening through color. It's happening through color. All right, and then hood tropics. All right, so again, your activewear is there, your Nike track jacket, which is incorporating some neon colors with the black, the bright pink pop. That magenta shade is the color for the year. So you'll see that different shades of pink, bright shades, a lot, spring, summer. All right, and then the last consumer group is directed toward that group of consumers who, like I said, they're the ones who are storming into the chaos and they're going to still make something great of themselves, still going to achieve the goals that they set for themselves. And they're going to make sure they maintain their connections with their environment. And they're using technology to do it. And that's what you'll see with the activewear. Again, the styles are your traditional garment styles that are associated with activewear. It's just how it's being interpreted in these three different ways for the three different consumer groups. And I really like how WGS and the forecasting company has presented the trends in this way for spring summer, because it gives you a deeper understanding beyond, just the physical product, a physical garment, to really see how we as consumers, as human beings, use clothing to express who we are and express how we feel and how we want to be viewed and how we want to experience the world. It's a great eye opener is how I see it. And so that's what the garments in this forecast for the connected consumer is all about: using technology to engage with your environment. So I really encourage you to go back and check out my consumer insights video, because you'll get a really good foundation about where I'm going with the rest of the trends that I'll be sharing. So thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video, and go check out some more videos on my channel. And I will see you the next time. Bye.